Welcome, Sagittarius, to your February spiritual reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. And anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends. Let's see what we got going on with you on your journey or healing. Okay, we are using the White Light Oracle. They're so pretty. Okay, so using these new cards, let's see what's going on with you. Sagittarius, messages for spiritual healing and journey for Sagittarius. These cards are a little big for my hands. Most of these cards usually are, though. I kind of have small hands. Okay. You have the Archon Barbello. And it could be Barbeo. So, if I butcher these names, please forgive me. Okay. Queen of the Nagas. Okay. So, you have going over here to the Archon of Barbeo. I think it's Barbeo. I'm going to say it that way. This is actually talking about, and they're beautifully done, is actually an angel. This is actually an angel, a goddess, a divine mother in a sacred space. Okay. So Spirit really wants you to know that this angel, this divine being, this mother is coming out. Okay. And she is telling you about the deeper experiences of freedom that you have been achieving throughout your spirit. And that's literally what it is. The divine are watching you, and they want you to know they see the journey that you're going on. They're expressing your soul path, the powerfulness that you're gaining within yourself along your journey. Okay. So it's also allowing you to understand that sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels like to be you in your own body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through an embrace of your life journey. Okay. So yes, this is allowing you to understand that they are watching you as you are continuing down your journey, and just do not allow other energies to come in and interrupt your journey. Okay, remember, you are who you are, and don't let others make you feel different from who you are. They either accept you the way you are, or they do not, right? Okay, and you just continue to be who you are, and don't worry about outside influences when it comes to the true you. Okay. So many people nowadays are so judgmental about who we need to be and what we are. And, you know, it just comes down to everybody is individual. We express ourselves differently. I do not have to be exactly like you, think like you, dress like you. I am who I am. And that really is a big thing. And I think in today's world, this is a huge thing. Okay, so just enjoy and love being you. Okay, with the Queen of Nagas over here, Spirit wants you to understand the sacred task exists for you to fulfill. This is through your fulfillment, right? So when the two cards come together, it's almost like, okay, the divine goddess over here is saying, okay, well, this is the way this is going to be. And then the Queen of Nagas comes out and says, yes, yes, be through the connections of your heart, be open only to those most authentic teachings, which provide you helpful spiritual progress and personal freedoms. It might not be for everybody else, but it's for you, and that's important. Okay. She wants you to understand that cleansing your body, mind, and heart and soul will be a particular benefit at this time. Powerful, subtle energies are helping ensure your success. Believe that many positive synchronicities and unexpected allies will rally to support you. Divine has your back. Your soul has your back, and we're going to pull a what your soul wants you to know card in just a second, because it's very important. for you to understand where you are in your spiritual connections and how you're growing. Okay, it says the Queen of Nagas brings two messages. The first, that as you maintain your integrity and take your emotional healing journey, you are placing yourself within a powerful field of spiritual protection. Continue to tend to your inner healing and ask for spiritual protection each day from the higher beings you love. As you continue with such practices, a powerful field of positive energy accumulates around you, minimizing negative influences. So, okay, just know that on off days, this field buffers you from your mind, your own mind, and factors outside of your control, such as astrological influences or other people's ego-driven actions. If some negativity does enter your world, its severity is minimized, and you will recover from that disturbance more swiftly. Why? Because you're going to realize this isn't what I want. And, you know, you have this protection around you. You've built that. Okay. Okay, so let's see what your soul wants you to know, my friends. How beautiful is that? Feeling empowered. Communication. Your soul wants you to know communication. I communicate from my heart, and that's funny because this is what she's just saying. And love surrounds and protects me. And yes, that's what she's saying too. You are divinely loved, you are divinely guided, and you are divinely protected. As long as you choose to be, though. Remember, if you want to push all of that away, you know, they're not going to leave unless you push it all away, right? You push it away, they'll leave. They never left you, you pushed them away, right? So, but otherwise, that's not what's going on. Right now, you are pushing closer and closer to who you are truly supposed to be. So grabbing an Akashic Tarot card over here to dig deep. Spirit wants you to know Uriel and the Sphinx. Oh, wow. Talking about getting rid of the baggage, talking about not worrying about the past, right? The Sphinx is so old. It's almost like you're getting past this place where I don't need to think about the Sphinx anymore. Just think of the Sphinx as being this old relationship. It's so old. It doesn't even need to be coming out, right? And then for some of you who do need to release the baggage, yeah, just, you know, let it go. Because you're, once again, here's an angel, divinely protected by Uriel. Archangel Uriel wants to come out to let you know that you are being divinely protected, that you have the perfect timing to allow yourself this spiritual journey and this healing, right? And of course, now you have two angels coming in, right? Because you have Barbeo over here with Uriel. Lots of protection, lots of protection. And I do have to bring this up to light though, because I have a lot of Hindi friends, and I'm going to say for my Hindi friends, this is going to be very important to them, because this Queen of Nagas is a very important piece to their culture, to your culture. And I do really enjoy this because this is, you know, like I said, very important to you. And I like that. I really do like that. That's why I really like these cards, because it can hit on all kinds of different kinds of things going on within cultures. But yes, it's just allowing you to know that it's time to continue, keep doing the things that you're doing and not look back into the past. There's no reason to look back into the past. The past are used as stepping stones, my friends. The only reason we leave the past pretty much is because we learn from our past mistakes. We leave the past in the past so that we can look back at those stepping stones and say, well, that's not the path I want to take. And so if that path comes up again, you can look back and say, oh gosh, I don't want to walk through that dark forest again. No, thank you. I would like to continue forward. So kind of leaving the past in the past. It will never go away because of memories. It's just the pains that go away, right? Trying to get past the pains. Stepping stones from the past are very important. We all have them. And that keeps us assured that we will not use that path again, right? So a perfect timing to move on, getting rid of all of that so that we can get into who we are. Okay, so we're going to clarify on that with the tarot card. Yes, getting past any kind of pains, not going backwards. We don't need to go backwards because that's just where the pain is going to start again. So if you do have someone that's coming in to interrupt, you know, Archon over here wants you to understand not to let that energy back in, right? And being in a Mercury retrograde, these things want to come back, right? These tests of these people, these situations, these things, and pretty much they're saying leave them in the past. You don't need the Three of Swords. For the majority of you, you've already got past the Three of Swords. Those of you who are still trying to get there, you know, let's pull those swords out so that we don't have to deal with that. You have better things that are meant for you. Okay, you don't need these heartaches and these pains. So kind of getting rid of the baggage is going to help have better understanding. Yes, Three of Cups. Yes, it's going to fulfill you with so many new things, so many things that are meant for you. Okay, bringing in the healing, bringing in all the pleasures that are meant for you. This is not pleasurable. Okay, so going over here to the Queen of Nagas. The King of Forces, reinforcing on how much power that you have. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, this is, you know, enforcing all this power that you have. You might even have this beautiful earth sign coming in. The King of Forces is Capricorn, Taurus, you know, earth sign. But you might have this powerful person coming in to help with your healing, showing you how powerful that you really are. And if it is, it's divinely sent by the Queen of Nagas over here, because the divine is telling you, this is where you're going to be. This is what you need to do. If you don't have this beautiful person coming in, this is telling them how you are in control and how you are your own King of Forces. It's up to you, not to another person. You are in control. This is telling you you're in control of what you want. So take the control for yourself. You are your own force. How beautiful is that? Kind of like getting down to your own roots, knowing that powerful things are coming your way as well with the King of Forces, because remember, it's the same as the King of Pentacles. So that's having your roots, knowing and perceiving who you are, knowing where your prosperities may lie. Digging deep and having some reflection on the things that you want. A lot of you have been doing so much reflection work that you already know what forces lie within yourself. And those of you who are still traveling and trying to do these things, you need to dig deep so that you can find the forces within yourself, so that you can find that big light. Okay. And it's great because it's showing the enlightenment within you. It's showing that spirituality, that you're gaining strength within yourself. Okay. He devotes himself to spirit, the hermit, and he also devotes himself to his soul. Okay. He's looking for the answers within. Okay, so like I said, for a lot of you, you are looking still for the answers within. Go within to reflect so that you can find the answers within, so that you can get back to where you are finding tranquility for yourself. Okay, this will help you be centered. You can meditate, do the things like this if you need to. Okay. This way you have deeper thought and deeper introspective ideas coming to light. Okay, and then your soul wants you to know communication. How well you communicate with others. Clarify on the communication, how you communicate within yourself. Ooh, the Akashic Library. That's a deep card right there in itself. Okay, that's a deep one, my friends. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Because you have to remember where these cards did Akashic records. So now you're in the Akashic Library, where what? The Akashic records stay where they are. So knowing that force within you and having that communication, how beautiful is that? It's talking about, indicates maybe for some of you, you're on this journey, depending, you know, if it's healing, however it is. Some of you might even be writing a book, in the process of writing a book, writing some kind of literature. Okay, but it's also not just you writing, right? Maybe you write down your spiritual journey. Maybe you have been taking notes. Maybe you take notes of your dreams, things that you're doing. Okay, this card's also, though, a symbolization of the initiation of what the communication between yourself, your soul, because this is what your soul wants you to know. And it's like your soul is saying you do have this communication, you do have this initiation deep within yourself to get to the places that you need to be. Okay, for the higher self-awareness. So a lot of you, it's your soul's kind of saying, hey, you know what? I see the self-awareness that you have gained. I see this journey that you have been on, and I see how much you've grown. Okay, I see that you have gotten rid of old motives, old baggage, and that you are now taking on beautiful new ideas. You're more innovative. You have more, I don't know, there's a transition within you that your soul is recognizing. And, you know, these angels over here, the divine, are also acknowledging this journey as well, since they're all fitting together. And that you really have new purposes and new understandings of things that are going on. For those of you who are still on this journey, trying to do all of this and getting to this place, you are going to have the communication with new understanding. Keep hermiting, keep going strong within yourself, so that you can get to the place of understanding and knowing that there are better things for you. Okay, so you can get started today and write one simple declaration about the future you'd wish to create, or repeat it to yourself often. Okay, and that's for everyone, right? That's for everyone, because whether you're starting this journey or you are, you know, halfway through it, or however it is, keep repeating it, keep writing it. Why? Because of law of attraction. And it's also good for you. Why? Because it gets into your head. It's that repetitiveness. It's kind of like doing times tables, right? The more you're repetitive about them, the more you get it. So you're doing it for yourself. And then that creates what you want. And why is it creating what you want? Because you keep telling yourself, this is what I want. What you know, what you want, you will succeed in getting, right? As long as it's still kind of logical, you guys. Okay, I'm not gonna, you know, tell you you're going to Mars. Okay, I like keep it logical. So clarifying on the Akashic Library. Ooh. Yes, law and attracting. And that's really what it is you finding the magic within yourself. You understanding what magic really is. Magic isn't what it is in the movies, right? This is law and attracting and putting the vibrations into the universe and into yourself to say, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I am seeking. And knowing that you are taking action in it. And then allowing the vibrations to come together, right? And remember, what you put out, you get back. So having the magic within yourself. Yes, offering the growth, the understanding. Once again, with the Page of Cups, is the having that understanding, the understanding that what I law and attract, I get back. If I continue to keep telling myself I am this and I am great and I am wonderful, and knowing that you're actually putting out wonderful, great things to the universe, and I'm very helpful and I take the action to go help people, and I know that I'm helpful, or I want to be helpful and I want to help people, and then you take that action, then the universe gives it back to you. But if you continue to down yourself and keep saying I'm this and I'm that and I'm that, what are you doing, right? What are you doing? You're giving back what you put out, and that's negative energy, and then people will see you. Here's a good one, and I know it's going to be crazy, but I do have one for this, because Spirit is really getting on me about this. Like, you have to say this. You guys, everybody has been on social media, and everybody has that one friend, that one person, okay, that's always like, I'm a witch and I am, okay, but with a B, right? To be careful, because I don't want to be, monetized, but I don't want to really use too much bad language anyways. But you know what I'm saying. And they always tell that, and they're like happy about it. But then if someone comes up to them and says that to their face, even though they keep saying they are, they get offended. They get upset, like, how in the world would you call me that? Well, because you keep saying you are. And then so people start seeing you as that. And I don't give a crap about what you say, you know what I'm saying? You keep pushing those type of things out to the world, and people pick that up as you being this, and you're saying it's okay. Do you really want to be known? I don't, right? We all have our days, but to actually tell people that that's what I am, right? Right, and I also have this other one where it's like, I'll never change. I'm not changing for anyone until the day I die. Okay, well, and then they continue to keep complaining about what's going on with their life, but yet they don't want to change anything. So you put it out into the universe that you're never going to change. You're a witch. You're this. You're that. Wow, the negativity just keeps going on and on. And then they can't understand why their Ace of Cups is always upside down. Think about those things. Think about what you're offering yourself. Right? So we don't want to put ourselves down, so we always want to lift ourselves up for the personal growth. And so many of you, your soul is telling you, they see the offerings that you have been giving to yourselves. They see the turnaround within yourself. They see, how much positivity you've been giving yourself, right? It's just a shame that you can't have other people see that too, right? Or you can't have other people do as, like I would love to see you do this as well, because you're always so negative, Nancy, right? Or negative Ned. Sometimes you always wish people could follow in footsteps, but they have to come on their own to see that though, right, friends? So, but I do see that a lot. And that was the only reason, and Spirit's really like, you have to stop doing that, right? Because then when it comes down to somebody actually saying something like that to you, even though you produced it out, you can't get upset about somebody saying something, you know what I'm saying, when they've already made it known that's what they're doing. Oh boy. Okay, friends, so we have gentleness is the path to peace. Oh boy. Okay, so the Lord is my shepherd, and all that I need. Okay. And that's really what it is. Be gentle with yourself. There is a gentleness to this whole reading. Gentleness over here within all these divine things. The whole reading is beautiful and gentle, and having and showing that gentleness to yourself. And it's so funny because the example I just used wasn't very gentle towards themselves now, was it? And it wasn't a very peaceful path that they are taking. The only reason I'm using them is because I don't think there's many of you out there that actually say those things, right? You wouldn't be in a reading like this, maybe years ago or something. Maybe you know what I mean? I know I've downed myself many, many times, with the insecurities and stuff, but getting past those things, right? And so we have this path to peace. So there is a great strength and wisdom found within the gentleness. Tugging the stalk of the sprouting plant will not make that grow any faster. So don't keep tugging and tugging and tugging to make things go too much faster. Okay. But within others of you who are doing this, it's telling you they see the peace. Divine sees the peacefulness that you have grown into. Look at where you've come from. Maybe there was a time that you were always downing yourself. I know, like I said, I just said, I did a lot. Okay, I did a lot. I am no angel. I am human. And I'm telling you, I've been through that, and there is a peacefulness coming through you that the universe can see. And you know what? Others can see it too. And I want to just let you know, since I do pay attention, that through this spiritual journey of all these readings that I've done, I have watched so many of you through your comments grow. I have seen it. You've come in May, and I've seen it. I've seen them go one way, and then the outcome of the peacefulness and the light within you. It's like the sadness and that energy coming from your message, of the hurt and the pain. And then, in December, I've seen so much growth within all of, within the majority of you who keep writing me, right? You know who you are. And I have seen much growth. And I think that it's much needed and rewarded to say so. Okay. And this reading is very much one of those where Spirit wants you to know how wonderful you have been doing. And those of you on this journey, keep going strong. And I am always watching. So don't think that I don't pay attention, because I pay attention to every one of you. Okay. And until next time, my friends, peace and love and peace on your path. May the angels be with you. Bye-bye.